Hey, what's up YouTube, Zaggy here. In today's video, I'm going to be reacting to some of the unreleased stuff for GPO. So this is stuff that was sneak peeked in sneak peeks a while ago, but never made it to the actual game. So credit to the original owner of the clip. I'll put his channel in the description down below. But yeah, here is, I guess, just me reacting to some of these things that aren't released yet. I'm not sure if all of them are coming to the game, but I'm sure a lot of them will, like Yoru and that kind of thing. But without further ado, let's get right into the video, the first sneak peek. So the first thing we have is a Yoru sneak peek, and this is like a rapid slashes kind of move. This is, honestly, I can see this being really useful in combos, other than that though. But this is what I'm really excited about, is the, looks like a ranged block break. Now if this has a ranged block break with that much range, god, that's going to be amazing in PvP. But just to talk about Yoru quickly, I'm really excited for Yoru. I'm interested to see whether it's a boss drop like the current ones we have, like Vicento, or whether it'll be like an extension of one sword style. I would really like it if they took that direction and made it so that, because that rapid slashes move looks almost identical to the one sword style rapid slashes. So if you could somehow use one sword style like in collaboration with this, like with Mihawk's Yoru, that would be really cool. But I'm also fine with it just being a boss drop. I think if it was a boss drop, it would probably be the better choice, because it would be more universally useful. But that's really all I have to say about that. Let's get right to the next clip, which is of a minigun. So if you've ever been in like any sort of GPO stream where you or Hana may have joined, you have probably seen this gun, and it is basically just a minigun. I assume it's got rapid fire, and other than that, that's pretty much all it is. I don't think it block breaks. As you see here, he's just firing it really fast. What I could see it be used for, I could see it be used in PvP, I think. Because the issue with guns currently is that, number one, they have no skills. Number two, they have no block breaks. Number three, you can't block the gun. And number four, they're not fast enough. Now, this minigun wouldn't help with half of those things, but it would help with the speed issue, because this gun is almost instant. There's no reload time. You just fire continuously. But yeah, this is, I'm pretty sure this will eventually come to the game, and I'm excited for it. Next up we have the, let me just find it here. Next up we have the Nami's, or Weather and Nami staff. So, this one's interesting, because we don't know if Weather is coming, like, oh sorry, we don't know when Weather is coming. We know it's coming eventually, but I could see this being fun and funny, but also it could be a little bit annoying if you get hit by lightning. Although I think what's being shown here is that the staff is controlling it, but I'm not too sure. I would definitely love to see thunderstorms and that kind of thing in GPO. I think it would bring the game to life a bit more. Other things I would love to see would be like tornadoes in the sea, so you'd be sailing on a I'm not sure if it's called a typhoon or like one of those like water tornadoes where like it picks your ship up and destroys it. That'd be really fun. Maybe if you want to go crazy with it, there's in One Piece, in like the first episode, Luffy gets like sucked into that, like, what's it called, like it's like a wormhole, but it's like in the water. I don't know what you call it, but yeah, that would be really fun, I think. But so that's pretty much all I have to talk about the Nami. Oh, no, let's actually focus more on Nami's staff. This would have to be 100% be a boss drop, or maybe a purchasable thing with like Pele, but I could definitely see it being useful as a side weapon, definitely not as a main weapon, because I just don't think the range, because the way the maps work in GPO, if you're gonna, like, it would probably be blocked by a lot of roofs, so unless they had it so that like you could like shoot lightning from it, and that would block break, I can't see it being. I feel like it would just be like a clone of Enel's staff, really, in the sense that they're both like staff-based weapons. They both have the spin move, and they both have the block move. I don't know. I think it would definitely be interesting to see though, 100%. Next up we have Conqueror's haki. So Conqueror haki. Well, this is interesting. I'm a big like person who's against Conqueror haki because I think it's just overpowered. Like having a stun like that, and the way Conqueror haki would work is that I feel like you kind of have to have it so that it's like randomized. You can't have it be like a skill thing. I think Conqueror haki should only be for like admins and like for you and that kind of. I don't think Conqueror haki should be like a thing that everyone has. I feel like it would be really annoying. We already have enough stuns, and imagine if you were like in arena mode and someone just stuns you, and you can't do anything about it, and you just get like infinite comboed. That'd be really frustrating. I could see it being used in the way that it only affects people who are like 100 levels below you, but even then, that's such a stupid mechanic because it's so useless. It's like, if I'm fighting someone who's 100 levels below me, I don't need Conqueror haki. I can just melee them to death. It's not that hard, and I feel like if you're gonna make it useful, it has to be like a stun, and if it has to be a stun, it's gonna be overpowered. It's gonna cause a lot of balancing issues. I don't know, but in terms of does it look cool? Yes, it looks amazing in the screenshot. Or sorry, in this video. And by the looks of things, it stuns them for a bit. Next up, we have the old Diable jambe sneak peek. So this is a sorry, I'm coughing a lot today. This is interesting. We already know Diable jump is coming, so this is pretty like useless because we already know what the final Diable jump is going to look like. However, this is still cool to look at. We even have in this video, we have the old UI from the old sneak peeks. I'm actually really happy they got rid of that UI. I did not like it. I think the current one is a lot better. But there are some things here to focus on. We have the marine like hat and cape on the hotbar, which is really interesting because we don't actually have that yet. So like I've seen it in game because a few of the devs have it, but sorry, a few of the admins have it. Yeah, what's next? So let's just scroll through the video. We have OP. This isn't in the game yet, but it looks pretty cool. I think Feyu's shown this in a few like live streams before. I don't know, it looks pretty cool. I like the mechanic. The heart thing looks pretty overpowered, but in the same way, like I'm not gonna get mad about it. I don't know. I just hope OP works with the sword, that you can like cut things up, like buildings and stuff. Maybe you could use like room to like teleport. That'd be really funny. I don't know about that. OP looks pretty sick, but with a lot of these things, I'm curious to see how they balance it, because some games they just make things way too powerful, and I think balancing is really important. Like one thing about GPO that I like is that even like paramecias and like common fruits and like rare fruits like Gomu, berry, they're not amazing, but they're still pretty like if somebody hits you with like a berry spikes followed by like a few berry walls, you're gonna feel that, right? Whereas in a lot of One Piece games, you kind of have to get like the best fruit to do any sort of damage, and that's kind of what I don't want to happen with GPO. But this is pretty cool. The way he's like moving around the trees and stuff, that's pretty sick. I would love to see that be added into the game. Hopefully it doesn't cause lag. And I think that's it for the video. Let me have a look, see what else they have here. So they sneak peek. Looks like Gomu. Oh, they sneak peek Gomu here. So this is like the old Gomu sneaks. Weirdly enough, there was like 4 fruits there. One of them looked like an egg, and it looked like I don't know what fruit that was supposed to be. But yeah, here he is. Here's Feyu's old avatar. Oh no, this isn't Feyu. This is Saint Clams. This is somebody else. He's showcasing Gomu moves. Yeah, obviously I don't think you could do this in the current version of the game because islands are too far apart, but you could definitely try it. I mean, also back then they had it so you could destroy buildings. That's pretty cool. We don't have that anymore, so that feature obviously got scrapped. Weirdly enough though, we see what looks to be, hold on, let me go back. Is that a knock-up stream? That looks like a knock-up stream in the far background there. crazy. So it shows that this game's been in development for a very long time, and they already had a lot of stuff. Yeah, the Gomu moves look pretty cool. Not sure about why we don't have this yet. Yeah, Gomu, it's a mystery. No one knows why we don't have it yet. They're probably saving it for like a later update. Somebody's building, so I don't like. But yeah, Yoru uses Gomu to go into gear second. The transformation looks pretty cool. Let's just keep scrolling through. I have seen this before, so I'm trying to find stuff I haven't seen before. No, that looks like all we really need to see here. It's just a bunch of move. Oh yeah, here's gear fourth. Bounce man. This looks pretty. Like I think this needs polishing, in my opinion. Like it looks great, but I think it needs polishing. Some of the moves are a bit strange. I think he uses like flight at some point, which is I don't think they should have flight. I think that's too overpowered. It is huge, so like compared to like the smaller player models, that is huge. Yeah, look, here's the flight. I don't know about that. I'm not sure how I feel about flight. I don't think it should be able to fly like that in underwater, or even above the water. I don't think it should be able to fly like that. Or maybe it will. I think if they make it mythical, I could see the flight thing being used. But other than that, I don't know. It will be really interesting to see how they like make it, because obviously Gum has like 4 gears, so it'd be interesting to see like how they work that into the game. Because obviously, I wouldn't think they would just give you all 4 gears off the bat. So it's again, I'm just so curious to see how they would implement it. I've heard people say that it'd be a good idea to have like get different trainers for different ones, or have it so that after you level up a certain amount you can unlock it. Honestly, that sounds great. And then we have a Buddha sneak peek. This is pretty interesting. This is just somebody, or Saint Clams again, turning into a Buddha. It looks cool, but again, it needs polishing. I feel like a lot of the stuff back from this like era of GPO, it needs a lot of polishing. I would like to see a lot of these things fixed up. Like the model's cool, but I mean the grab is really cool. Like the throw or smash thing, it's a really cool mechanic. But I just want to see like it polished a little bit more, like the graphics a little bit better, because otherwise it would look out of place in GPO. But other than that, I'm not too hyped about Buddha. Buddha looks cool, but I'm not too hyped about it. Obviously, the size is huge. Like it looks like a giant. Talking about giants, if they add giant race, not a bad idea. I think that's the last sneak peek in the video. Yeah, that's the last sneak peek in the video. So that's me reacting to all these different sneak peeks. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I post daily, so make sure to turn post notifications on, and also join the Discord. We have a great Discord right now. We have like 400 members, so that's pretty sick. Join there. It'd be really fun to have you there. We're hosting an event soon for 2K subs. But other than that, we host giveaways almost every week, and almost every day, to be honest, of rare devil fruits. So yeah, come along, hang out, and yeah, see ya. Bye.